The Oregon State wins big at home. A lot of different reasons why. We're going to break it all down with the guy who was at tonight's game. KZI9 sports reporter Brett Taylor joins us again. Long trip back from Corvallis, just in time for the show tonight. Sir, Brett, we've already kind of talked about how dominant Damien Martinez was tonight, how dominant this defense was tonight. What were maybe some of the other hidden storylines that just a regular fan may not have saw?
Well, first of all, I didn't even know if I was going to make it back in studio. But you know, Cam, how's the old saying go? Where there's a will, there's a way, and I definitely had the will, and there was definitely a way. But let's give some credit to some of the youngsters in tonight's game, especially on defense. And Jermod McCoy, I mean, this has been a DB that has really stepped up all season long, especially when Oregon State has had to deal with a lot of the injuries at the cornerback position. And he's done it in big games, and he did it tonight. He had a huge pick to start the second half that really kind of put this one to bed. But let's also give a lot of credit to this man on your screen right now, Katana Oladapo. He's been a rock on this defense all season long, not only as a player, but as a leader. Now, you know, we've seen it on the stat sheet. He actually hasn't made much of an impact besides tackling, but he did so tonight. 2 picks in this one, his first of the 2023 season. It was by far the best defensive performance and frankly offensive performance we've seen all season long from Oregon State. So if they can do this, guys, I mean, especially at home with Washington on the way, I don't know if they can be beat at home this year.
Yeah, I might not disagree with you there. So
Hey,
Damien Martinez was awesome today, Brett, but DJU, a really efficient performance out of him today. How'd he look?
Yeah, I think efficient is the best way to describe his performance tonight. He made the throws that he needed to, even the ones that I heard you earlier, the one across the field that looked like a bad decision, worked out for Oregon State. It just seemed like everything was hitting for DJU tonight. But what I think was most important was that DJ played mistake-free. Now, what do I mean by that? I don't just mean that he wasn't turning over the ball, but he was completing at a higher percentage. He struggled with that quite often this season, even at home, but not tonight. 12 of 19, 63% completion. Again, not phenomenal, not eye-popping, but good enough. He also had 2 touchdown passes. That's the one we're talking about. And again, if he plays like this Oregon State offense can just, rely on the running game, do what it needs to get done, rely on some of the, the star talent makers, the players that can make something happen in open space like Anthony Gould. And again, this offense, it's looking good and it's coming together at the right time.
If there's a will, there's a way. You've been, the last couple weeks have been tough for you. For those at home that don't understand, late game kickoffs, or late night kickoffs, I should say, are not easy. You've had several of them this season. How does it feel to get the 2:30 game on Saturday? Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It feels good. It still somehow ended up being busy. But you know what? Hey, this is the life we live. We love sports.